1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
So striding forward now, Salvador Perez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One and one, here it comes. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Runner at second here with 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Mike Tauchman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Franco will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
And here's a slider for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, center fielder, Whit.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Clint Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Popped him up. Lopez is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Lopez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they hold a 5-0 lead.
Correct.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Hunter Dozier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Count even now at 1-1. Full sets. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. This is line to left, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready once again. Torres. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And that misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Gary Sanchez will be next. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit hard to short. Mondesi picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Popped him up. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jake Newberry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Ready for another chance? Torres. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Going after it is Gordon, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Franco has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals nothing. Whit Merrifield next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
All 3.
And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. Danny Duffy couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.